Hi, Merry Christmas. We're at the Smart Pot Greenhouse in Oklahoma City, and we wanted to say Merry Christmas from the greenhouse. We've had so much fun using our Smart Pots for holiday decor this year. I hope you saw our YouTubes and some of our Facebook postings that have shown our Thanksgiving and Christmas and Easter cactus. And then we focused on poinsettias as well this year, using our milk carton containers with all the openings that provide oxygen to go in through the walls of the Smart Pot liner. Kind of set a little bit of a bell off in our heads about all the decorative containers that are out there for which Smart Pots are such a logical use. Many of you are familiar with our no cocoa basket liners, but our regular Smart Pots too can be put into use to line containers of different shapes. All you need to do is find your bottom width, the dimension across the bottom of your container, and you can look at either the Smart Pots you have on hand to check them for size, or you can go on the website, all the dimensions are there, and choose the size container that's going to complement your metal plant stand or any other containers that are going to snazz these up for the holidays when we get our poinsettias inside. They have doubled in size since we planted them. The wonderful drainage and air root pruning for these tender kind of plants. We don't think of it, but these are tropicals. They grow to the size of shrubs in Mexico, which is where they're native, and they like their soil moist, not dry. They don't like to be too wet. And you'll notice if you've had poinsettias over the years that maybe are dropping these colorful, we call them petals, they're actually more like a leaf. A lot of that is from inconsistent watering. And Smart Pots can help you avoid that. So here you see we've put some in with some other lovelies and a little holiday decor. And I have this gold container here that I thought would be very pretty in our Christmas decorations. So I'm using a number 3 Smart Pot. I found that the number 2 was a little bit too small. It looks a little big, but don't worry about these folds. We can press this in to conform to the shape of the container. The folds will not show when you're all planted up and watered in. And then at the very last, I'll tuck the top down a little bit there to give us a nice clean edge. And this will be another fancy container that we can put. Now, if you do live in the tropical parts of the United States, you can put these out on your porch. Otherwise, they're going to be an indoor plant. So remember that while this is breathable, it's also porous. Water moves through this container. So make sure to protect your furniture or your floors if using these in indoor arrangements. So we've got some cute stuff here to plant. I think we'll just get started on it right now. We're about, a third of the way full of soil now. I'm just going to moisten it a little bit, help it settle down into the bottom and the edges of the container, and make sure we don't have any big air bubbles in there, because the roots hit that and then they're not going to be very happy. We're about halfway there, and start putting our beauties in there, our holiday beauties. See how that's going to come out. We'll continue adding a couple more small plants around the side here, maybe a little ivy, so that we've got our thrillers, our fillers, and then our spillers of the ivy coming down. And I think that is just going to be lovely. So once again, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Season's greetings. The year's wrapping up here, and we want to thank you for watching our YouTube channel. Please be sure to subscribe, and you can see what's happening next in the greenhouse, the Smart Garden, or out around the country as we at Smart Pots go out to show you our product. And the next time we see you, we'll be saying Happy New Year.